Good afternoon, everyone. It is your girl, Leo Rochelle, the founder and creator of the Fat Girl Chronicles, PGC Media, and PGC After Dark. And we are here for round two of our interviews with the model icon queens. They have an amazing journey ahead of them. And so I get the opportunity to ask a few questions and kind of dive into who are the women behind the sashes and the crowns, and not just what they do, but who they are. So, introduce yourself first and foremost.
Hi, my name is Nadia Cavenas. I am Miss Royalty International Woman.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Yavi, and I'm the Royalty International Model Icon.
Okay. So, tell me a little bit more about both of those titles.
The Miss Queen can go first.
Okay.
Miss Queen.
My title is for women ages 49 or 45 to 59. So I won in my age division.
Okay.
So my title is the International Model Icon. It is not a part of the Miss Royalty International, but it is part of Model Icon, and basically it's just an icon, somebody who is inspirational, somebody who can lead, and somebody who's there to help.
Okay. I love it. I love it. So, introduce yourself the way you wish the world would introduce you, not your title and not your resume, but who you are.
I guess I'll go first. So I am a mother of two. I have a son and daughter who I love dearly. I have a dog who is my baby.
Okay.
And I work for the government. I do research for national security.
Okay.
That is my full-time job, and that takes up a lot of my time.
Alrighty. And what about you?
Well, I am a 21-year-old. I currently am going to school to be an ultrasound tech, which I'm very, very excited for. But besides that, I'm just a regular 21-year-old. I'm pretty much a homebody. I don't really do much. Modeling is my full-time job.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Listen, that has to be fun, huh?
Oh, it is. It is fun.
It's a lot of work though, too, right?
Me personally, I don't see it as a lot of work.
Okay.
Because it is my job and I love doing it, and it used to be a hobby, but now it's literally my everything. So I never get bored, I never get irritated of it, and I never get tired.
Okay. So what does that look like on a day to day as you modeling full time?
A busy schedule. It all depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing a photo shoot, I get up early in the morning at like 5 a.m. because me and my mother, we don't live together, but she is my ride.
Okay.
So I wake up, I get myself ready, I pack all my bags, I go to my mother's house, and then from my mother's house, we go to the studio. We be in the studio for about like 4 or 5 hours a
Full
day.
day.
Yes,
Okay.
a full day. And then we have to come all the way back home. I live in Anderson,
Okay.
Indiana. So traveling from Anderson to Indianapolis is a 45-minute drive.
Yes, I
So it
know.
definitely takes a long time to get back home. So I don't be home until like maybe 11 o'clock at night. But basically just the full schedule. But I don't mind it, honestly.
Listen, because it's something that you love.
Yes, it's something that
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah. And they say if it's something that you love, it doesn't feel like work. So I get it.
It does definitely does not feel like work.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. So what does model icon represent to you that you cannot find anywhere else in the fashion world?
It is all inclusive. All
There we go.
ages, sizes, heights, ethnicities are included. So it's a wonderful opportunity for anyone to join and take part of. You, most places I've done fashion shows, and some of them are still wanting the 5'10" double size zero
Yeah.
models, and Model Icon represents so much more. Sherry Gerhardt is wonderful. She includes everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to start.
Yeah. Okay.
It is definitely so diverse when it comes to modeling, and even when it comes to her choosing her designers, because just like Nadia said, it's not always size zeros. There's plus sizes, there's short people, there's tall people. So Model Icon as a whole, it is like it's like one big family basically. We all come, we all support each other, we all make sure everything is good, whether we're modeling or just helping backstage, or even just being a coach. We make sure everybody is comfortable with what they're wearing and comfortable on the runway.
I love that. Um, there is Nope. I'm gonna ask a different question. What are you working on right now outside of this show that you want people to know about?
So right now, as of currently, I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks. But
Yes.
outside of vacation, after when I come back, um, I did a test shoot with L Models, which is very, very nerve wracking because right now I am currently waiting for the email to see if I made it into L Models.
Okay.
So I've been working on that. And as of currently, I am working on a show. I
Ooh, that
can't
sounds
say it
fun.
yet. I
Okay.
don't think he will allow me to talk about it yet. But I'm working on a big show that will be coming up next year with one of
Okay.
my favorite photographers. So I'm really excited about that.
Yes, that sounds fun. And what about you, Miss Nadia?
I've been working on my platform, and my platform is teenage suicide prevention.
Mhm.
Um, suicide is the second leading cause of death among young people ages 10 through 34. My son um, committed suicide 8 years ago at the age of 30.
Mm,
And last year, his son, my 17-year-old grandson, attempted suicide.
mm,
So it has become a very personal issue for me. Um, Miss Royalty International gave me that opportunity to spread the word, to spread awareness to the community. And my goal in the next few months is to become an instructor for QPR training so that I can train others to look for the warning signs for suicide.
that's beautiful. That's absolutely something that's needed. Congratulations on taking that step because
Thank
I
you.
know it's not an easy
Mm.
step to take.
It was a
To
perfect opportunity, though.
Yeah,
It came at the right time.
yeah,
Mm.
that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That kind of triggered something. So sorry, I had a moment there, but I absolutely applaud you for taking that step to help others know the warning signs, to understand what that looks like, because a lot of people don't. They don't know what that looks like. They don't know the warning signs. And even when we know that people aren't in the best of spaces, then they kind of ignore, they still ignore it. So,
They do, but
yeah.
one interesting statistic, according to the CDC, 10% of high schoolers attempt suicide each year.
Mm,
And I thought that was kind of high, so I reached out to counselors of high schools in Evergreen Park and in my area.
mhm.
And the counselors confirmed that the numbers were actually much higher than 10%. So that's 1 in 10 students are attempting suicide each year,
Wow.
and more than 20% seriously consider suicide each year. So the number is a lot bigger than parents realize. And I think the warning signs are depression, anxiety, and
Mhm.
substance abuse, either alcohol or drugs. But I think parents need to get more involved with their children and watch for the warning signs.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Whew. Sherry built something absolutely amazing that most people said could not exist. What do you want to build that people are currently telling you cannot exist?
Me personally, I would like to build freedom and comfortability within the model community because I know a lot of models, especially models that don't meet the standards like me,
Mhm.
don't really feel comfortable going outside the box. And outside the box, I mean like going to the huge casting calls that they have in New York, like for Louis Vuitton and for Gucci and Prada, because it's like I'm not 6 foot.
Mhm.
I am not 5'9".
Right.
So me walking in there and thinking I am going to make it with all these other models that are 5'9", and things of that is kind of absurd in
Yeah.
their mind. It's kind of crazy. But I want to build that. No, it's okay if you look like me. It's okay if you are short. It is okay if you are plus size.
Yeah.
Anybody can model. You just have to have the confidence and you just honestly have to have the support. And I feel like that is one thing in the model community that we don't have is the support. A lot of times you will see other models knocking other models down because they look a certain way. And me personally, I just don't find that acceptable.
Yeah. Okay. I love that. Because we need people with a voice. We
Yes,
need
we
people
do.
that will be willing to speak up for others and not just allow things to happen,
Mm-hmm.
or be a bystander of someone's confidence or self-esteem being knocked down because they may look different or they don't fit the particular mold in that space. So,
Yes.
Yes, keep doing it. Let me know how I can support. I love that. And what about you, Nadia? What are you building that people tell you cannot exist?
I agree. Same thing for especially for the fashion shows, to include everyone because I've done a lot of shows this past year or last year, and I see it every time where only certain models are selected or
Mhm.
chosen, and it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
Everyone is beautiful.
It is. Everybody has their own particular beauty.
They do.
Yeah, and I love that. Like you all are in here. Hmm, I have no words. Okay, and then Sherry, you all will get to see her later over here, with her fringes and pearls. I love that outfit, Sherry. By the way. um, so, what do you want people to feel when they watch your story, and not just on this platform, but years from now? What do you want people to feel?
I want people to feel inspired every time when they go to my platform, any
Mhm.
platform. It could be on TikTok, it can be on Facebook, because I want people to know that if I can do it, you can do it.
Absolutely, so good.
I want people to feel educated because I want them to take the training, take the classes. QPR training is $30, but you can identify the warning signs and help someone in crisis. I helped 4 individuals in crisis just because I took the courses that
Mm,
Sherry Gearhart recommended. That one is $30. Jason Foundation has them also. Those are free, and you can take them at your own pace. There's 1 hour classes, 2 hour classes, there's seminars, but I believe everyone should get the training, and I hope to educate everyone on the warning signs of suicide.
absolutely. So, tell everyone how they can connect with you all outside of Model Icon, and maybe follow you and learn more about your story.
Well, you guys can follow me on all platforms at Yavi Wasabi, Wasabi.
Okay, Miss Nadia.
And mine is Nadia Kivenas on most platforms, Kivenas, and Nadia Models on Instagram.
Alrighty. These stories are absolutely inspiring and beautiful to hear because we don't have the opportunity to hear people in this way very often. So I'm grateful that these ladies stopped by. And if I didn't say, thank you to Ramita Lynn and Company for allowing us to take over this space this afternoon. But make sure you all check out these beautiful ladies, and we will be back shortly with another round of amazing models and also the founder, Sherry Gearhart herself. Stay tuned. Wow. You're not gonna do